everyone, welcome back. This is going to be my finale for the Finish 17 in 2017 project pan. I still have some products left in this challenge, some that I'm going to declutter, so I kind of learned my lesson and I'm going to try to do something different for 2018. Let me get started with the products that I did finish from this challenge. The first one is the J Manual Beauty Filter Finish Skin Perfector. This is a really nice foundation, but it does go bad quickly. So if you're the kind of person that has a lot of foundations, this is a really nice one. It has great coverage. It works amazingly, but just so you know, you need to use it within the time that they say that you should use it, because then it changes completely. So it's kind of different of the other foundations that I have in my collection, and I'm glad that I did finish it, but it's something that I don't think that I would repurchase right away. Maybe when I get to a point where I have 1 or 2 foundations, maybe then. But right now I have a lot of foundations that I need to finish, and I'm afraid that it's going to start to change consistency if I don't use it, you know, within the time that you're supposed to use it, which I think is 12 months. The next product that I did finish is the Amazing Cosmetics Amazing Concealer. I have a full size already of this. This is my favorite concealer. I even have a video where I show you how I use it whenever I don't want to use foundation, and I'll have that on the top of the screen if you're interested in checking that out, but I do really like it. Then I finished the Pixie Correction Concentrate in Brightening Peach. Well, with this one I had to use it as a eye primer, canceling all the darkness on my lid, because the problem with this is that it's not the perfect color for a medium skin tone. So if you heard Emily Noel talking about this and you have a fair skin tone, this might be a good corrector. But if you have a medium skin tone like I do, I had to, you know, use it on my eyes because it wasn't working for correcting my dark circles. Then I finished the J Manual Beauty Concealer. This was really nice for highlighting. It wasn't one of the best coverage ones, but for highlighting purposes it really helped that area look flawless. It illuminated, I don't know, it was beautiful. But I love to use it more for highlighting the under eye area, not because it had any shimmer, but because it was lighter than my skin tone, and I loved every time I used that for more of a dramatic look. I did love the results, but it's something that I'm not going to purchase right away. Then I have the Too Faced Cocoa Powder Foundation. I did finish this. I do recommend it if you want a powder foundation with high coverage. This is amazing, but you have to go to an Ulta store or somewhere where they can test it on you, because since it has great coverage, if the color is not the perfect one for you, it's going to notice, and it's going to be a difference between your face and your neck, and it doesn't look pretty. So trust me, if you want a good coverage powder foundation, this is it, but make sure that you go and test it before you get it, just because, you know, it's just one of those things that it doesn't look right. Even if it covers everything on your face, when it's not the right color, it's just something that it's going to be noticeable and it will never look natural. Then I finished the Anastasia Deep Brow Pomade. This took me a really long time, and I don't know why, but I don't feel like I need to purchase it. I've been using the brow. I've been using another brow product that I'm going to mention that is in this challenge, and that's what I have on my eyebrows today. I don't know. I don't feel like I have to rush and get it, and I don't think if I'll ever repurchase this Anastasia Deep Brow Pomade. It kind of changed the consistency after, you know, a year probably. So if you're the kind of person that is going to use it every single day and you don't have any other brow products, yeah, it does work. But again, it's just one of those things that if you have many of them, it's just going to change consistency, and it's going to change on how it works for you. Then I finished the Kat Von D eyeliner that I miss so much. It's just one of those things that I can't believe I don't have it anymore. I do miss it. It's one of the darkest eyeliners that I had in my collection, so now I have to set it with a eyeshadow that, even though I'm trying to pan, so it's helping me, I still miss that easiness of applying the Kat Von D eyeliner and be done with it, especially when I wanted something very black to contrast something that is more colorful. I also finished the Pixie Silky Eye Pen in black. It's my favorite from the drugstore if you want a black eyeliner that it doesn't move throughout the day, that it stays in your waterline. It's a little bit more expensive because it's Pixie, but it really works. Then I I also finished another Mally Shadow Stick Extra. I had 2 or 3 this year that I wanted to finish. I did finish this one, and I'm glad because I really don't like this formula anymore. When you first get them, they're very silky, they smooth perfectly in your skin, they glide smoothly, that's what I should say, but then they start to change and they become chunky and thick, and it doesn't look right. So it's just one of those things that I'm not going to repurchase. Then I finished the Pixi Fairy Dust in Brightening Bare. This is one of those things that I don't really understand the packaging. It was kind of weird to use it. It's completely done. I wouldn't repurchase it. I don't like this kind of packaging. I thought that I would repress it and put it into an eyeshadow on one of the updates, and then when I tried to do that, it was everything kind of, you know, whatever's left was stuck to the sides, so I couldn't use it. So I did finish it, but it's something that I wouldn't repurchase. Then I also finished the Starlux Blush in Abstract. It's just one of those things that I thought it was a lipstick, but it was actually for the cheeks, and I did finish it, and I'm not going to repurchase it. I don't think that the lipstick style blushes are for me. It was kind of hard to blend, and sometimes it would kind of disrupt my foundation, so I'm glad that I finished it. I also finished the Teeny Beauty lipstick. I don't remember the name, but it was a dark shade, and I did use it in combination with liquid lipsticks on top to finish it, and I'm glad that I did, and it's something that I wouldn't repurchase. And finally, I did finish the Tarte Lip Cream in Wonder, and it's just one of those shades that it doesn't look right on me. I don't enjoy. It's too coral for my skin tone, so maybe if you are lighter, maybe it will look perfect on you, or if you're darker, but for me it just felt weird on my lips. So definitely not one of the shades that I would repurchase. The lip cream formula from Tarte is nice, but again, I have other drugstore products that I enjoy the formula that much. It was nothing crazy or super amazing that I would have to go and repurchase. Now, what I have left from this challenge is the Pixi Mini Brow Trio in shades of brow. I love this trio. I don't know why I didn't love it before, but I am in love with this trio. I think it's about $5, so it's not as expensive for Pixi, and it has 3 different shades, so you can highlight your brow bone area with this matte shade that is lighter. You have a darker and a lighter brown, so if you want to create something more dramatic, you can go all the way with the dark, or you can do a little bit of both, the lighter and the darker brown, and create what I have on my eyebrows today. You can play with your eyebrows, so it gives you the flexibility to do them very dark and dramatic for a specific look, or very daytime appropriate. Then I also didn't finish the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. This one has huge pan right now, but I didn't finish it, so I'm kind of bummed about that, but I'm still going to continue to use it until it's completely done. That is one of my favorite bronzers. I also still have the Makeup Forever I-544 eyeshadow, and I don't know what I was thinking when I put it into this challenge, and you know, the Too Faced chocolate bar, and I don't know, I just thought that I could, but I couldn't, so I still have it here. Oh, and the one that I'm going to declutter is the Sonia Kashuk Illuminating Bronzer in Goddess. There was a time where this one was compared with a MAC limited edition highlighter for medium skin tones, but it's not it. This is very hard. It's not as blendable. It's very orange, and it doesn't look right as a highlighter or as a bronzer, so I'm just going to declutter it. So I didn't even work on it. Anyway, so out of the 17 products, I have those 4 left. One is going to be decluttered. The other 3 are products that I will continue to use until they're completely done. I'm kind of bummed that I couldn't reach the goal of the 17 products finished in 2017, at least the ones in this project, but I learned my lesson, and I'm going to do a few changes for this 2018.